Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today is episode 4 of Inter Miami. So before we get into today's game, I'll just go for a quick catch up of where we're up to in the save. So last time I was with you guys, we had that amazing, I think it was amazing anyway, that amazing win against Atlanta. David Norman with the absolute scream. If you've not seen that strike, go and watch it, because he definitely doesn't have it in his locker, but he pulled out something pretty special. So go check out last episode to see that goal. Promise you it's a corker. Then we went on and continued our good form and played Cincinnati away. 2-0 there. Carranza with the goal, the legend Carranza. And Chris Muller just confirmed the win with a 93rd minute goal. Then we had a bad game against LA. They're a good side. Well, yeah, they've got some good players. They've obviously got Carlos Vela, who is unbelievable on this. Let me just go and remind myself of his stats on this. So look at that. One day we will have a player like that. Keep on dreaming. We'll be able to get a player like that in. But yeah, so we lost 3-0 to them. The sending off, who got sent off? Where am I going here? The sending off by Chris Muller on 40 minutes didn't help the cause. I went pretty defensive after then, and they just dominated the game and won 3-0. Then Orlando at home, obviously quite close rivals to Inter Miami, being from Florida State, I believe. But yeah, New York, what am I talking about? Orlando City, we lost 1-0 to them. But if you look at this side I had to put out, I only had 12 players available first off. Bonacorso, Zach Scott, Louis Zoon. Back four is quite usual. Rubinho, David Norman. The players were all right. I just kind of didn't have a lot of strength and depth, and they just nicked a win for penalty there. Steve Clark, also update, has been playing in net for us. I've dropped Bendick, not really for any particular reason, but just thought I'd give Steve Clark a chance. And on his debut, I can't remember what game it was. Well, I can't remember what one it was, but he... let's have a look. Here it is. Yeah, on his debut against Cincinnati, he managed to produce a 7.8, and he saved a pen that game, I think, as well. So he's staying in for now. He's not. Them two are battling it out. I'm not deciding just yet who's going to be my keeper, but it's nice to have a little bit of healthy competition, isn't it? Then we played Chicago Fire, brought back a few players. Barami's been injured. He didn't come on that game because he still had a bit of a knock, but it'd be good to have him back. Keaton Parks, who got the 7 that game, has been missing because he's been on... You know when I said they were on international duty, and I thought that was ridiculous? He's actually been on international duty for the under-21s. So I'm not sure why he's missing about 4 or 5 MLS games to play for the USH under-21s. Ridiculous. But hey, I'm not the boss. But anyway, 2-2 there. Quite a close game. Both teams had chances, and probably a draw was a fair result in that one. We bounced back from 3 games without a win to go and beat Columbus Crew 3-1. This was a good performance. We dominated. Leguizamo got a 9.2, obviously with 2 goals. Carranza got another goal. Pellegrini 8.5. Good performance all around, really. And that brings us to the New York Red Bulls game. So we're playing them away from home today. Off to New York. Let's have a look where they are in the league. So we are sitting in 3rd, which is I'm pretty happy with. I think we're overachieving. We've only played 11 games as well, so we've got, because if you look, they're miles ahead of us. But we've got 2 games on Atlanta and 3 on Orlando. Lost to Orlando, beat Atlanta. But New York Red Bulls are just sitting in 8th, but it's tight all the way. Look at that, 19 points, 19, 19, 19, 19, 16, even 13 is only 6 points away from us in 3rd. So it's very tight around this playoff area. We've got a few games in hand, a few of them. Yeah, we've played the least amount in the league, so we're definitely in the playoffs at this point from 11 games, because no one can overtake us without playing more games than us now. But long way to go still. Let's just have a little look at the supporter shield. So this is all the points combined from both the east and west side. We are in 9th. I think we're pretty happy with that. I think we're probably predicted. Is there a prediction on this? Season preview. Here we go. Where are we predicted? So we're predicted 14th, currently in 9th. So we're doing all right. We're overachieving. Want to keep it that way. Keep pushing on. We just need to keep people fit, really, because we don't have the strength and depth when it comes to injuries, and bringing in reserves or even sub players are not really good enough. Something I'm going to look to improve next year when we do we go through the draft and that. I'm definitely going to pick up more bodies and just more standard players. Like, I think that's more important than getting one player in, because if that one player gets injured and he's pretty good, then your team's reliant on that. I want to have a bit more options and a bit more flexibility in the team, but we'll get to that at the end of the season. Long way to go. Right, but for the team today, we are going for Carranza up front. What's he doing for goals? 5 and 11 in the MLS. That's nearly one every 2 games. You can't complain with that. Pellegrini on the wing. He's started to get a little bit better now after his injury. Going to play Dwyer as a shadow striker. For some reason I didn't know. Forgot what that was. He's hard-working. I'll have him sort of pushing on from the attacking midfielder, hoping he can support Carranza and get in the box. Rubinho out wide on the wing. And the duo who we've been missing, Bayrami and Parks, back together. Jones at fullback. Bonacorso at fullback. Bringing in Glad today instead of Zach Scott. Just think he is a better player, but Zach Scott has been doing well. But I just want to bring Glad in a bit more because I feel like he's got a bit more potential for staying in the team in the long term. Leguizamon next to him, who's done well for us so far. And I'm sticking with Stevie Clark. That's just made that nickname up. Not sure if he appreciates that. But that is the team today. We're playing New York Red Bulls. See if we can get a result. Okay, this is their lineup today. I'm just going to have a little look at a few of their players, see what sort of standard they got. He's not bad. What's this? Very, very average. Gressel. Cross the ball, that's about it. And Royer. These don't look anything special to me. I think Louis Robles, who I believe now does play for Inter Miami in real life. But yeah, these look like they're here for the taking. And after looking at that, I'm going to go for a bit of pick up where you left off. The old, I have faith in you, get out there and make a difference. I've seen Dodgy Gamer doing that. So I'm gonna follow. It seems to work. Happy reactions, happy faces, happy minds. Hopefully a happy result. Here we go. They're kicking off. Can we get a good early start? Would be nice. We don't really score early very often, to be honest. We like to stay a bit composed, leave it late on. Element of surprise. It's the tactics we go for. Okay, Bonacorso into Dwyer. In a different role today. I don't know how he's got past his man there. He's running in. Oh, okay. It's good signs. Promising. Dwyer's doing well in that look. He can't dribble the ball, can he? I've noticed. He looks like he's going to fall over the ball every time he's running out with it, but their defenders just kicked it out for a corner kick from there. We go again, don't we? Another corner. Come on. Someone get their head on this. Ooh, no. Bayrami just mops up. We've missed him so much. Oh, somehow he's... Okay. Keeping the ball fairly nicely. Keaton's the man, by the way. I know you've seen him plenty of times. Still only 22. It's just a good... just keeps it ticking over. Controls the middle of the park. Really want to sign him next year. He's only on loan. Ooh, it's not the best of headers. Oh, not the best of shots. Okay. It's all right. It's 16 minutes down. We just want to kind of control the game a little bit more. Bayrami. Oh. Them two in the middle are classy. The two blonde-haired. Don't know. I've not got a name for them yet, but I'll think of something. Just the blonde hairs. Here he is, Keaton. Bayrami. Oh, I think he went a bit early with the switch ball there. Oh, he's in. Oof, it's a sitter. got ripped apart a bit there. Justin Glad's in today. That was his side. Don't like pointing fingers, but he needs to turn up for us because Zach Scott is knocking on the door. So this is Zach Scott, guys. Don't know what you think of him. Leave a comment below if you rate him or not. He's on a 6.81 overall. He's one of the rookies I got in. Not the strongest, but he's not slow. He's got bravery, determination, leadership, and teamwork. I feel like he's one of those players who, in school or just the guy who, or any football team, he just gives it his all, tries his hardest, a good tackler, gets stuck in. Very keen on, like, probably a bit like Parched, Peter Crouch's podcast. But yeah, he feels like one of those type of players to me. Is he better than Justin Glad? I don't know. Okay, first half's up. We've had 9 shots, 5 times. I'd say they probably had the 2 better shots there. Been unlucky. We just need to get some clearer chances going here because we're lacking a bit going forward, I think. Here we go. Is this a chance for us? Rubinho to Keaton. Oh, it's all a bit safe, isn't it? I feel a bit like Mourinho. Oh, good save. Granda's got a little bit of a cheeky long shot in him, really. Scored a couple of bangers, I'd say. Pellegrini. Just trying to create some space in there, I think. He's come inside. It's good football, this. If we can make it count. We can get a goal from this. Oh, no. Rubinho. And the countering. Stop him. Just want to make Pellegrini. I know I bigged up Pellegrini style, but I have noticed he's pretty slow. Just more of a technical winger. So we need to get him higher up the pitch, maybe for him to be more effective. Oh, Barami. He's been a good sign, I think, so far, Barami. Was a risky one with his age, but I'm happy with him. Rubinho. Oh, he's gone past him. Come on. Oh, what's going on? Finished. Absolute scrambles. Ooh. Do I go 2 up top here? Okay, we're still dominating. I'm not going to rush into anything. It's still early days, 55 minutes. Let's have a little bit of patience. Oh. Keaton. Out to Rubinho. See, Keaton just pulls the strings, doesn't he? Oh, this is nice. Back stick. Oh, Pellegrini. It's not his strength. You know what, guys? I'm doing it. Same personnel, though. But I'm going to also have him as a pressing forward. So he's still going to be running his socks off in there. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Team effort. Let's get creative. Come on. Barami. Number 11. Jones whips it in. Great ball. Kranza. Oh, the bar. It's good football. We're knocking on the door here. We're absolutely battering them. I do think this season's going better than I expected. I worried a lot about my signings, but they're starting to come together. And like I've said earlier, though, we need more bodies, and hold my hands up. Made a little bit of an error. The wages kind of sneaked up on me a little bit. I was suddenly over the salary cap, but hopefully I've learnt my lesson for next year and we can get through this one. That's goal kick. Sent it over. But yeah, we can get through this season into playoffs, maybe sneak playoffs, and then we can really work on next year and get some good signings in. Definitely want a better designated player as well. A proper star. Ooh, that's a good save. You can think of anyone who could potentially be a designated player next year. So they're players like David Beckham, ones you can pay a higher wage. Well, you can pay a higher wage and only a certain amount goes towards your salary cap. Oh, we're missing some chances here. But yeah, if you can think of anyone who I could possibly sign like that for next year, then that would be amazing. Put a comment on the video below and I will have a look. And I will potentially try and sign that player. Unless you suggest someone really shit to me, then I'm going to call you out. Right, let's bring on Muller. Just a different threat. How are the two centre mids looking? They're okay. Dom Dwyer. Can bring Zach Newton on because he's got a bit more pace, can get him behind. Kranzer, you're going to be more of a target man. We can get the ball into Kranzer, he can flick it on to Newton. Newton's got the pace. He'll probably get in, but he probably won't score because that's the type of striker he is. But that's what's in my thinking. And then they're probably going to go and score now and ruin my whole plan. Let's go attacking old Muller. This is his first touch. Oh, should have signed him, shouldn't I? Ten minutes to go. We deserve a win here. Come on. Glad's picked it up. Oh, he bundled through. This is good. Oh, God, it's sloppy. When passes aren't really going where I want them. Get into midfield. There we go. Come on. Stretch it out wide. Let's shuffle them across the left-hand side. Create some space. No. Oh, Barami there. He knows what he's doing. Ooh, what are these shots? We just keep headering it at Rob Leslie just going, thank you. No, not like this. Bring Murray on. 5 minutes to go. Can we pick up a winner? I think we deserve one. Oh, we might have to accept a draw here, boys. Oh, no. Come on. Another late goal, please. Oh, there it is. Board draw. 22 shots, 11 on target. I can't ask more from the lads there. They've gone for it and their keeper's got man of the match. I think it's just one of those today who played well for us. Defence has been solid. I always wanted to make sure I got good defence. Justin Glad's come in today, 6.9. So they've all done really well. Even Jovan Jones has got 6.9. But I think that's because I'm playing as a fullback now. I feel like at wing back he wasn't getting the ratings I wanted. Keaton and Barami have been solid. Subs are brought often. I think the attacking players, they played okay. Unlucky. They played okay, but they just, I think when you have that much of the ball and that many chances, you need to score the goals, don't you? And let's see where that leaves us today. So that leaves us still in third. We've played 12 games. So Toronto can go ahead of us. They're the only team that can go ahead of us. We're 7 points off second and 8 points off top. So if we win both our next games, we're sitting 2 points behind them. Orlando in top. Still potential to challenge this first place, but I think we're asking a lot. Look, board expectations is avoid finishing bottom of the league. Bottom of the league on 2 points. We're not finishing bottom, so bloody hell. Minus 30 goal difference. I thought that was a good win against them as well. Obviously, everyone's having good wins against them. And the Supporters' Shield is just be competitive. Well, we're in the top half. That is definitely competitive. And on that note, let's have a look what games we've got. So I'm going to go and finish off April. Yeah, finish off April. I'm going to come back for the Orlando game. Hopefully I'll have a better squad than last time, because when we played them, the 12 players. So gives us a chance for a bit of revenge. And they're in first, so it's a good game. And are we rivals? Let me go and check that now. Where do I look? So there are no rivals, but I am sure I've seen on Twitter the Inter Miami sort of fan base accounts have been giving a little bit of shit to Orlando. I feel like they're fairly close. I feel like there's a bit of something there, unless they're just trying to make a rivalry out of it. But yeah, I'll definitely come back for that game. It's a big game, so good one to get on camera. But yeah, guys, that's the end of this episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and comment below on any of the questions I asked you earlier. It's interesting to hear from what you guys think. So put a comment down there. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.